Hey everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans, where our cams are still messed up a little bit. I'll fix these momentarily. So,
Blame Chucky.
Yeah,
always.
me.
Blame Canada.
Blame Cat. Yeah.
Blame Canada.
Not even a real country anyway.
So, you guys are in Gabriel's room, in Sinbad's room, when you hear a pounding on the floorboards outside in the hallway, a thundering as if someone is, running down the hallway.
So I think we all push to get out into the hallway.
You go for the door.
I don't know who's in the rear.
Slam my way out into the hallway, shield is ready.
Before you can get to the door, the noise gets there first, out in the hall. The door is practically thrown off its hinges as a Sinbad runs in the room, eyes wide with fright.
I jump at my
semi-panting.
harpoon. And as soon as I jump at my harpoon, I turn around and point the harpoon back at the door and I say, "Fuck! Fuck! 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 Fuck!"
I'll raise my shield and just be like, "What happened? What is it?"
Big scary thing, matey. There, like, I was trying to go down. On Sinbad's shoulder. Yeah. Does he seem like magically? Does he seem? I mean, is he running?
Think about heel holler.
From an irrational fear?
How would you tell if someone's running from a magical or irrational fear?
I'm running from something.
If they're terrified and they're running. Whether it's magically induced, you cannot tell as an outside observer.
I mean, but as I can do is it doesn't. There's not like a. I don't know. It doesn't look like he's possessed. I'm not charmed or confused.
Maybe. I mean, you just met this guy today.
I shall neutralize Chucky's fear with the positive power of yoga. I just like do this with my hands.
So I just like big like shady. Never fucking forget that face, matey. I'll never forget it. Fuck! I was going down, coming to scare you, and I point at.
Yes, you were going down. Big thing.
Who does he point at? Who do you point at? At Fuzzy's character. I want you to pay you back for that joke, but then I waited, and suddenly this darkness, and it turns around, and it has eyes, and. Fuck! It looked terrifying. And then I tried to run away, and it said, "I'll cut it from you. I think it's after my cock, dude."
I'll pat you gently on the shoulder because okay, just stand behind me.
Out into the hallway.
Grog.
Around.
I didn't know you had a rooster.
Where did you see this thing? I described where I saw it.
Staircase. As you were following up behind the rest of the party.
Fuck! The staircase. I was coming down. It's just scared you and Dell over there.
Coming down. That explains a lot.
I start walking down the hallway towards the staircase.
I'll be right behind you with my shield ready to defend you.
I take my time to.
I shall be in the back, ever ready to direct you to be.
It'll take you like 10 minutes to put on your armor. Well, not 10 minutes. It takes 1 minute per point of AC. So it'll take you 6 minutes to put on your armor.
I'm okay with that.
Yes, we don't have time for armor.
No, I'm okay
I
with
was already wearing my armor.
You guys fuck around with. You guys fuck around with. I was the one scared. I'm putting on my armor. Can I get a light check? I'd asked you earlier, but is it pitch black or are there candles?
It is no. The only light is what you bring with you,
which I think is none.
Or infravision.
I've got candles.
Yeah. I've been dealing with infravision, not as like infrared vision, but like really good low light. So if you were trapped in a completely pitch dark room with no source of light, you wouldn't be able to see. But if there's at least a little bit of light around, so if someone's got a candle, your vision is great.
Yeah, I'm going to offer candles to everybody who wants one. And be like, would you like a candle? Here you go. These might come in handy.
Is it nicely scented?
Yes, they're quite
Is it
handy.
a scented candle?
They're probably beeswax candles, so they've probably got like a slightly pleasant scent to them, but they're not particularly fancy. It's just pleasant beeswax candle smell.
I take one candle.
Okay, would anybody else like a candle?
Yes, could always find a use for these.
No.
I hesitate to offer it to you for a second. I'm just like, whatever floats your boat. So
you guys reach the staircase. Candlelight does not shed light very.
I start casting a prayer.
It allows me to see great.
Yep, the elf in the party has great night vision. It's not a problem to see at all, actually. With just this little candlelight, you can see the entire downstairs from this hallway. The stairway opens up, or comes up from the big common room, but the common room itself is like 2 stories tall, so there's like a balcony up on the 2nd floor where you can look down into the common area down below. It's kind of this big, open, spacious place. Anyway, yeah, you look down there and it looks pretty much the exact same way that you left it, as far as you can tell.
Any sign of anything that might have, been like if there was a big bang, our door flew open, marks on the door, marks on the floor, anything that might have made the big banging, swinging thingy?
You proceed to head downstairs to investigate more closely, I take it.
So, I cast my lights.
When you said our door went flying open, that's right here at our room.
Downstairs. No, downstairs.
Oh, that's when Chucky opened the door. Or when Gabriel opened the door. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Where are the...
Our door flew open earlier downstairs as well.
I say, where are the couple? Where are Lana and Maurice? They sleep here? I don't even notice.
They do not sleep here. They do not live here. This is if they're customers, they will sometimes, one of them will stay over to, make sure everything goes according to plan. But it's been slow business lately. Earlier when you were talking with them, you sorted this stuff out. They have a house nearby, and that's where they live.
They don't stay in their own inn.
Okay.
No, they have their own separate place.
Well, there's a vote of confidence for you.
Yeah, innkeepers usually live in inns. That's,
Like, the service here is horrible.
Well, it is a rundown inn that's failing. Maybe that's one of the reasons it's failing, is that they don't live there.
Yeah.
You think to yourselves that they're probably not very good innkeepers.
Yeah. I'm gonna offer to go downstairs first. I'm like, look, I've got a shield. If anything scary pops up, I'll defend you. What do you say?
Excellent. You seem like the perfect person for that.
All right, I follow closely behind, and I'm muttering a prayer to Martha, conjuring a 20-foot globe of light.
Just the thing, we're leaving the pirate behind again. Like we're leaving him behind.
Yeah, I'm literally saying I say I put it on my armor, dudes. I'm not fucking getting out of this room without I put on my armor.
Yeah,
staying here by yourself seems like the wisest course.
A 20-foot globe of light fills the room, illuminating it, giving it a slight warmth to what was otherwise a chill, cold night.
I'm in a hurry to I think if something was chasing him, we should catch it quickly. So this is a minute after he ran in. Mm-hmm. I don't wait for him to put on his armor.
Okay.
I don't know if
the party
Del leads the way, or
Del leads the way. You guys would make it downstairs.
I'm going to stay a couple paces further back just in case I need to slip away.
Yeah, we're only walking
What is it,
less? It's got to be less than 100 feet, right, down the hall to the staircase.
Yeah, it's not too terribly far.
Sort of in shouting distance of Sinbad as we peek downstairs.
I mean, it's a big barn, right? There've been walls put up inside of it, but it's not that big of a place.
Right, I'll just set off down the stairs boldly, well, I'm not scared of anything here.
Okay. You make it to the base of the stairs. It seems pretty normal down here.
I poke my staff over Del's shoulder to illuminate the room a little more, and peek over her head around the corner.
Oh, what should we do with that thing now?
You hear
with that.
You hear the sound of dishes clattering and then shattering and smashing.
I point to the kitchen and shove Del forward.
My pancakes!
I head to the kitchen, sort of what's going on?
I'm going as silently as I can, but I'm 400 pounds, and this is a creaky floor.
I'm wearing full splint mail, so I'm obviously not particularly stealthy. So I'm just chink chink chink.
My golden ringed holy symbol clangs against my breastplate.
So we're basically just chink 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 chink.
You guys get into the kitchen, and you find a whole stack of dishes that had been piled up earlier that Alejandro had spent all night cleaning after everyone had his pancakes. has just been knocked over and shattered onto the
No!
ground.
The dumb waiter. I look to the dumb waiter.
It's shut.
Is it up?
It's closed. It's in its normal
Is
position.
it on this floor? It's on this floor, not in the basement.
I
You'd
worked
have
so
to
hard.
open it to find out.
All right, so
I
go
walk
to
over to the dumb waiter and open it.
No, it's down. Like it was.
Downstairs.
Yeah. Like
It
it
was
was
always
earlier
down.
when the egg was dropped on the head.
Okay. We search the room.
I'll be there going, well, somebody didn't stack those plates properly, did they?
The kitchen has more or less the same manner to it as before. One of the windows over the sink that looks out into the back of the barn has been blown open or opened by something or someone, and is kind of just flapping in the wind, getting soaked through the rain.
I'll go to
can
the
I
window
get-
and close it.
Can I get perception checks from everyone that is searching this room?
I don't even think it even
You
matters.
can get one, it won't be good.
21.
22!
24.
Damn!
Alejandro is too broken up about the dishes to even like expect anything in this.
Good rolls today, guys.
Dell's just like, eagle eyes.
Nice. Let's see. One of the
Dang, I think
There-
I see
there was a-
clue.
vase that has also been knocked over that you guys remember having flowers in it earlier, but the flowers that are in it right now are wilted and shriveled and look like they've been dead for ages.
That kind of flower.
I rush over to this and inspect. I am a trained herbalist, and I love flowers.
They look like dried
They've been-
roses.
And they were, I'm sure I noticed before if they were.
With the
Give me an
roses
intelligence
before.
check, see if what you can remember about the flowers from before. It was not
I'll
something
do-
that you would have paid much attention to. There's flowers in the
I just-
kitchen.
29. What do you mean I wouldn't pay attention to?
Alright, you know what? I'm not
I'm
going to
a-
bother.
I am a priest of the mother who cherishes all living things, and a trained herbalist. And roses are one of my favorite blooms. Was it indeed roses earlier in the day? Great.
Any information that is secret, I am going to PM you. So
Ooh,
I have
the
PM'd
intrigue
you that.
begin.
That's not
The
right.
dish-
I sent that to the
Hey.
wrong person.
Hey, thanks for that.
Did you just give Chucky the secrets?
I just gave Chucky the secrets.
Oh, Chucky!
I won't say anything. I'm not there. I'm not there.
You're
It's
terrible
Why
at
is
not
it-
messing in.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
it's,
Ugh.
I mean, it's Chucky's the ghost, and he
Shh. Shut up. Don't tell him yet.
He's
sabotaged
a,
the flowers in the first place.
pirate ghost.
Ghost.
A pirate ghost?
So Morton inspects the dead roses.
So, guys,
What did Rob notice? Is that what everyone noticed?
That Maurice is actually the ghost.
Yeah, you guys all passed your checks, and that's what you all noticed, except for Alejandro. You didn't notice the knocked over dead roses.
Nope, I'm too broken up by the dishes.
Yeah.
I
I'll
spent
pick
so
up. I'll pick up the roses and sniff them and just be like, "It's weird."
They're not very fragrant anymore.
I'll toss them back at the floor again.
But I think it had just been closed.
What?
The window. I opened the window that was just closed.
Oh, okay.
Or it started open. Dell closed it. I open it again and peek it. It opens outside.
The shutters blow in. Sorry.
Okay, but it's out to the street or to an alley.
To the backyard.
Okay. I'd poke my head out, poke my light out, and look side to side.
You can see for about 20 feet around you, and then when lightning strikes, you see the illuminated fields around.
I
It's
look
much
directly beneath the window. Is there like an imprint in the mud from where someone would have just jumped or landed moments ago?
Good question. Is there an imprint in the mud? You cannot see any imprints in the mud from up here. Maybe because you're kind of like leaning out over a window. I guess you do have pretty good light, but it is still like, wet and raining. You would
a
have
few
to go
feet
outside
away.
to get a really good look.
Okay.
But there's nothing obvious. No like deep set footprints.
I'm gonna go outside, I guess.
Okay, you have to go out the front door, all the way around. Yada yada yada.
Yep. I guess I'll explain this in some manner to the rest of the party, what I'm planning to do.
In that case, if you
I know what they
explain
are.
what you're going to do, I'll say, I'm coming out with you then, love, alright? So when you're going out there on your own, it's brutal out there.
Okay, at about this point, Sinbad comes downstairs in his armor, I think.
Sure, yeah. We bump into him in the common room on our way out. Is the whole party going outside, or are Alejandro and Kuri in the kitchen still?
Yes, all going outside, but I'm gonna
I
again
suppose-
hanging back so I can.
You tell me
unseen.
when I've donned my armor and so on.
You're
Yeah, I think
downstairs with them
we're
right
all
now.
bumping into each other in the common room.
Okay, cool. So I'm there as well then.
Yeah.
I'll be heading outside with Fire Morton.
I used to deposit the shards in like a trash bin or something, like a trash bucket.
Sure.
And I like got them.
Okay.
Hey, Fire! You
I
have
mean-
any spells you can deal with this fucking thing?
What thing are you dealing with?
The ghost thing I just told you about.
Oh, my child.
Don't worry
lost,
there,
so
Mr.
impatient.
Pirate. I'm
In response,
dealing with fucking things.
Whichever of you, I really don't care. I just want that thing gone. It's lodged in my brain. I can't forget its face.
Oh, don't worry, we do yoga. It's
Is that and a bottle of rum? Is that what you said? I couldn't quite get that.
Yo ho ho, I think he said.
Yeah.
A bottle
yeah,
of
that was
rum would be good. Yeah, I'd go with that.
it. A pirate's life for you?
I just.
Avast, you hardy. Avast.
Oh, you guys are stupid.
A vast what? I never worked out what he was saying. I mean, something's really big, but I don't know what.
Let's go.
all right, we step out into the rain.
I'm going to use my shield as a makeshift umbrella. Just, you know.
I let the water hit my face and I smile upwards and I say, in the good book it says that the mother's wet brings new life into this world. Rain is really nothing to fear. Hence the
Yes, I've heard that about you Motherites, your
But it-
mother getting you wet. Well,
But it's messing up my hair.
You guys make it out and around down to where the base of that window is. Looking down, there are no footprints whatsoever. Nothing came in through this window. Nothing mortal came through this window. Nothing that leaves a footprint came through this window.
Or non-illusory.
I look up the wall as well to see if there are any like dislodged boards that may
See if anything
indicate-
came
Or
down the
no
wall.
Climbing it.
illusionists
Nope.
I
reaping
roll
away
to disbelieve illusion.
later.
Okay, give me a saving throw versus spell, Ryan.
+2 modified for my magical defense adjust.
Okay, roll it.
I failed.
You
to
believe
disbelieve
the illusion. You believe it
Damn
so
you.
hard.
This illusionist is very skilled.
But there is no illusion.
We don't
Maybe.
know about illusions.
That's, in case, for those of you that don't get the joke, in 2E, if
Oh.
you have to request a saving throw to if there's an illusion present, basically.
Because there's no way to know. So you have to,
to just randomly metagame and just declare I rolled to disbelieve the illusion
You
incessantly.
have no
Interesting.
reason to believe there is an illusion in the first place. Why would you just... Anyway, never mind.
I mean, it's a fair.
We're out here.
It's a fair point, you know.
We're out here getting soaked.
Mhm.
Yes,
Um,
step back inside.
Yes, this is ruining my new silks.
Wait, Alejandro, are you still
Let us
inside?
get out of these wet clothes and into a dry martini.
Is everybody
No.
outside?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
yeah. Everybody's outside.
All right, so you guys go back around the front, and as you enter in, I'll never remember, Kuri. As you guys enter in through the room, the light provided by Ryan's staff doesn't quite illuminate it, but your keen elven eyes spot what looks like the
Same here. I have low light vision. I have infravision as well.
Okay. The both of you then spot this kind of almost incorporeal, pale form just disappear off the top of the staircase, kind of down the hallway a little bit. Not down the hallway towards your rooms, but down the hallway, down the other hallway. Like they're parallel hallways, but they come at them at a weird angle because the architecture is really bizarre and fucked up in this place.
Scrapper,
you
attack!
just barely catch it. Scrapper
Scrapper, attack!
bounds up the stairs.
Running after Scrapper.
What is it? What did you?
I think-
What?
Scrapper's the
is my
dog.
great name, my war dog.
Yeah, no. I was just like, what did you see? Why are you?
I run behind Scrapper with my harpoon kind of
What
jiggling.
was
I
What's
grab my
happening?
belly and start tumbling after
Well, if
as
shit's
well.
going down, I'm going.
running? Okay, like
running.
Sinbad, you really chase after this thing after what you saw before?
I mean, I saw it.
You-
I was naked without the armor and weapons.
Now he's got his harpoon and
now,
armor.
now I got a harpoon. I faced a lot of unknown shit on the sea. You know, like there's a lot of shit that people don't know what's happening in the seas, and I've seen a lot of it.
Oh, I think we have an idea about what's happening.
Yeah. Now I have my weapon. I'm gonna fucking
All right.
spear this thing.
Scrapper bounds up the stairs, snarling, barking, getting all ready, and then there's a and then Scrapper comes barreling down the stairs as you guys come up the stairs, tail tucked between his legs and out the door, and is just gone into the night.
I look to
Oh,
Kuru.
there you go. Yours.
I think you guys pause your ascent at this point, maybe? Judging
Just
by
for a
your
brief
facial
moment.
reactions?
I'm like,
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we sort of stop. I'm in for at least a couple of seconds. I mean,
Yeah, you guys can do whatever you want, but
I think
sure so.
Sinbad would still be running though.
he
I
keeps
think
running.
Sinbad-
You keep running past the dog.
I'll follow after Sinbad. I'll let him
Yeah,
take.
I'm following, but I'm moving now at a cautious pace. Is Sinbad the only one that runs?
I'm running after Sinbad, but I'm letting him take the lead.
I would like.
As I run,
guess
He's much more metal bits than I
something
do.
something will change though. As I run, I put my harpoon back. I take out my longsword and I put on my shield.
You know, I actually try to stop Scrapper. You know, like if everyone keeps rushing and the dog runs past us, I'll try and.
I mean, the dog comes barreling down the stairs, and you're more taken by surprise at the moment. If you had said right away, "I stop him," I would have given it to you, but it's more of
So
like,
how far
"Oh
is he
shit!
by
I
the
should
time
have
that-
stopped him," but he's gone.
Is he just like he's out the front door?
Yeah, he bolts out the open front door.
I'm not gonna chase Kuru's dog out in the rain.
Okay, so the rest
I
of
walk
the whole
up.
party keeps bolting up the stairs, then, right?
I'm not bolting.
Not-
I'm
not-
walking.
okay.
I'm moving at a cautious dungeon crawling pace.
Okay, but the rest of the party is going up the stairs very quickly.
Yes,
Okay,
but
You guys-
As quickly as Chucky is, I'm
Right.
one step behind him.
you guys
Yeah,
get to the
actually-
top, get to the hallway. Take the right to go through the hallway, and you are presented face to face with a horrible, ghastly
slash.
face. There's this face that is like frozen.
I've seen it before. I don't want to see that thrash.
Hold on. I mean, let me explain it to everyone else. A face that is completely frozen in place. Its eyes looking off into the abyss far beyond in a stare that will never change. It's pale, and it has this terrible, just like a fixed gaze of horror and death, as if it died in a moment of pure terror and agony.
Okay,
How
sent
do
you a
we
message
see
on
it?
you.
And as
How do
you
we
come
see
around
it
the
if-
corner,
If Ryan is like behind with the light.
I haven't seen it quite yet. I mean, yeah, you guys just bumbled it into the dark. Does it
because
illuminate?
it's 20-foot radius, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
still looking at the stairs.
Yeah, and it's kind of far. It's dim light. You can't make it out very well, but you can make it out for sure.
Okay.
And as you come around the corner to see this thing right before you, it puts its hand to its mouth and blows this fine. Just hold on.
See,
This fine ethereal mist that's not actually there. It's just kind of a like a cold breeze that blows over you, and everyone except for Ryan, who's not there, needs to make a saving throw versus spell.
This could be. If this is ghosts drain levels, is that
Well,
what it
I
is?
am around the corner. That is
The ghosts drain strength.
17.
I think
Right.
white strain levels.
Does being around the corner, is that far enough away
Oh
to
no.
protect me, or do I need to
Maybe
make it?
ghosts.
You're all kind of coming around. This affects everyone except for Ryan,
Well-
who's still
Well, I
pretty far up.
specifically sent you a message there in
Oh,
case you saw it.
no. Let me look.
Can you roll to see if we're surprised, Neil?
Right, what do I roll
Yeah,
for
because
this?
how I said it.
I wouldn't think that you're surprised. After all, Scrapper did just bolt, and you did just see
So
something
I would
there.
like. Okay, yeah. Let's resolve the saving throws. But I would like to.
I was
make an action, I guess.
thrashing at it before this creature. Like, as soon as I saw it, I wanted to thrash at it because I saw it before.
Yeah, it had a I'm going to consider it having had a prepared action for you guys to come around the corner.
So I've got.
Okay.
So give me
do I
this-
just roll? do I
Okay,
just roll
Rob, hold on. Sorry, there are too many things going on. Let me do this one at a time. Rob, I see your
Fuzzy
message.
D20. RD20.
You are. You are not affected, actually. Chloe, what were you saying?
What do I roll? Do I just roll 17 or?
You want to roll a
D20.
d20 and you want to roll that 17 or higher.
Right. Okay. Okay. Sweet.
Sinbad, what's your saving throw versus spell?
Oh, that's rough.
No.
17. Yeah.
No.
You're a first level fighter.
No, 17. That's death. So the wild staff and one's is 16, breath weapon and spell is 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, 17.
So you all fail. Okay. This cold breath that leaves this ghastly, ghostly creature permeates through you, and you are overcome with horror and terror and can do nothing but flee.
Ah!
You bastards had to go running.
No one likes my pancakes.
As you guys turn and flee, you see
Not this again!
Kuri, who has not gone around the corner, has his eyes closed, is waving his hands around his face, and produces a bunch of dancing lights.
Hold the. How come he got to cast a spell, but you told me that this was like a surprise round?
I didn't say this was a surprise. I said this is not a surprise round.
But you said it was a prepared action. So
Yeah,
we're
he
good.
had a prepared action. So
Alright.
he's casting his spell while
Another message there. Well, I guess they see that as they flee around the corner.
All right. Well, Morton is also praying.
Okay, what
Go
spell
on.
are you casting, Morton?
Bless.
Okay.
And thinking, those
Ooh.
damn impatient fools.
Does that cancel out fear?
It would have if it gives a bonus on fear saves. It would have saved Chucky,
Okay.
Okay.
and he knew it was coming.
So you guys see
Was
Kuri casting a spell. You don't stick around long enough to see its end. Morton, you see these dancing lights.
I stop on the staircase when the rest of the party turns and flees in terror.
You see 1 to 4 lights that resemble either torches or lanterns.
We're good.
Or you can make them vaguely man-shaped.
Can you?
you make them vaguely man-shaped?
Oh yeah, vaguely shaped.
Mort-
What's
Morton can cast Fairy Fire, and I did just
Yeah.
acquire a spellcraft proficiency when I leveled up. I'm not confused by your parlor tricks.
Okay, so what do you say in your? Because everyone would hear that, they wouldn't see that. Ryan would see it, but no one. You can say the words
Okay.
aloud.
All right. So as they're advancing, well, I didn't know if they would all see. So as it advances towards the thing, I'll just say out loud, "You false ghost! How dare you mock the dead!"
Okay.
And this double scares the party, who continues to run.
How long do we run for?
So does my bless hit the party even as they're fleeing? Like I can cast it.
Drive by blessing.
What's
Yeah,
the
drive by
AoE of bless?
It's like a bless.
For 5 centuries, my spirit has abided here, and you make
50-foot
mockery
cube.
of me with these false images.
Yeah, you get 'em.
Now you shall pay.
So I'm casting the spell. I do a dab of holy water in everyone's forehead as they run past
Flicking
me.
it around.
The bless spell takes a round. So I stop in the staircase and I'm waving around the holy water and the holy symbol, clutching my holy symbol of Martha.
Each of you that have been
Drive by
affected by
blessing.
this spell or spell-like effect need to give me a D4, and that is how many minutes you run in terror.
How many minutes?
Well, the blessing only affects those that are not already engaged in melee
Oh
combat.
god damn it! Well, I'm gone.
So I don't know. Have these guys engaged in melee combat yet? Neil?
Nope, no melee combat has been engaged in. 4-1. Sinbad, give me a D4, please.
Chucky.
Sinbad?
Chuck.
Sinbad?
Chucky.
Sinbad?
Chucky.
Sinbad?
Chucky.
Sinbad!
Yoo-hoo!
Yes,
1d4.
doing it. Zoom was fucking up for me and I couldn't hear you. I just said it.
Alright, you are fleeing for 2 minutes.
I'm running for 4 minutes. Yay!
Yep. Oh.
This is gonna be fun.
Okay, so meanwhile we have Rob and Ryan, who
Alright,
need to roll
Can I cast my
initiative.
second spell now?
We are doing initiative. Okay, so okay.
Wait. Oh,
What?
so nothing else this round. I can't cast it.
Wait, no, you get
That's what
your
we're rolling for. right?
your dancing light spell.
Okay.
And I blessed everyone, and I'm just muttering prayers under my breath. I've stopped in the staircase.
Okay. Give me a D10 plus your weapon speed, whatever you're weaponizing.
Me?
Yeah. Yes, you need to roll.
No, I'm weaponizing me.
Yeah. Okay, that's a 3 if you're.
Yeah, it's a
weaponizing-
D10 plus 3.
you're
I
weaponizing
think
yourself.
Morton goes first, though.
Alright, so I cast another spell. I call upon my faith on Martha to grant me a +3 on my next save or whatever,
Okay.
because I still have not yet gazed upon this creature.
All
Was
right.
it like a wind or
So,
something?
what?
Is my whole fake out?
And then I think I walk up the
Working off.
staircase. Like after I've protected myself as best I can. I poke up the staircase to see what everyone was running from.
You see the
I pass
same
Kuri.
ghastly creature.
I gaze into its eyes and I empathize with its horror. I have to roll a saving throw upon first seeing this creature. Is that what's going on?
I will tell you when you need to roll a saving throw.
Okay.
So my false ghosting the false ghosts not having any effect.
How many false ghosts are there? How many man-shaped lights are there?
Rob?
BRB burger.
Yes.
I think it's
How many
one
man-shaped
man
lights?
I think it's one man-shaped thing.
Okay. So I'm standing beside the roughly man-shaped fairy fire. A roughly man-shaped fairy. And I look down the hall. How far away is the ghost, Neil?
The ghost is just it's come around the corner, so you're at the top of the staircase. You can see it having just come around the corner. It's maybe 15 feet away from you,
Okay.
maybe 20 feet away from you. It's almost nose to nose with Kuri.
Okay. Kuri, is Kuri looking at it?
It's coming around the corner now.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was around the
So
corner.
you were hiding around the corner. You bring out this light. The thing comes around the corner. Your light is right before it, and it attempts to walk through the light and gives you a mighty shove, which is actually what's your armor class, Kuri? Just from Dex, though.
Yeah, because I wouldn't be wearing my. I wouldn't be wearing my armor at this point.
Yeah, that's a hit. You don't have like 35 dexterity.
No, I don't.
No. It gives you a nice big shove. Please give me an opposed strength check.
That's not gonna happen. I should just fall down right now.
What do you have? Like 5 strength?
7, excuse me.
So, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you
Okay.
literally can't beat his roll. It's like physically impossible. You get shoved by this creature and tumble backwards. What'd you roll on your 17? Yeah,
17.
he beat you by 11. So you stumble backwards into Ryan, who has just got his spell off
Yeah.
and has been, given the Martha's blessing. And then it's your turn.
He run past me. He gets shoved into me.
He gets
my
shoved into you, like right next
So I
to the
stand
staircase.
strong, and I put the soothing hand on his shoulder. I mean, I've just blessed us all. All right, Kuri.
Yep. Yes.
That was the are we rolling
Sanctuary.
Okay. Are we rolling initiative again, Neil?
Is that what
No,
you're casting? Sanctuary?
I'm casting Sanctuary on myself.
Sanctuary.
She sells.
It makes it so then if someone tries to
Yeah.
attack him, they have to make a saving throw.
Yeah, they'll ignore me. Unfortunate for the other people, but they'll ignore
Okay,
me.
God.
give me initiative rolls. And Alejandro, you are now outside. You are 1 minute away, but it is you've regained your senses. The fear recedes from you. Beside you are Sinbad and Dell, but they are still like
We're still
inflamed by
running
the
there.
fear.
Can I try and shake them out of their fear? Like, is that possible?
Sure,
No.
you can
You
try.
stop and-
You can try and do whatever you want.
A terrified 6 foot like tank who's just like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, and a terrified half-orc, 90 strength cat.
Well, I mean,
ah!
you're all impressive specimens of humanity.
Well, not
Can I-
you.
So
My
how about
case, orcishness.
can I make some
Yes, I am.
encouraging words? Maybe
Yeah.
like so I come to my senses. And we're running, and like, no, the others are still back there. We have to go back. We cannot leave them alone. This thing. Come on, we have to go back. I guess like we're like running like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I make some kind of charisma check?
Give
or...
me. If you're calling and trying to reason with them, your reasoning has no effect. Their fear is magical in nature and cannot be assuaged with logic.
Okay.
But you make a valiant attempt.
All right, but okay. So
And you gave Neil a
I
chance
guess
to
if
use the
they're
word
not like
persuade.
responding in any way, shape, or form, like keep running. I guess I start to head back because
Okay.
I have to like help them.
Sure.
Hopefully they'll come to their senses eventually.
Sure.
But that's gonna be my turn, I guess, and like try to head back. You tell me when I'm back at the.
Yeah, you'll get back at the very end of this round because you spent one round running and then one run running back.
Yeah.
Rob, can I get an initiative roll from you, please?
Yeah, I gave you one. It was 9. Or do
Oh.
you mean a new one?
A new one, please, for the next round.
Okay.
Three. You go first.
Now, I can't cast offensive spells, but all Fairy Fire does is outline it. Can I cast Fairy Fire on it?
You can, I believe.
Alright. Fairy Fire.
Fire at will. Don't you already have one cast?
I'm allowed to... Basically, I bought a Drow's spell stuff.
Yeah, is that at will fairy fire or once per day or something?
It's like once per day.
And you just cast it?
No, I cast
Lights.
Sanctuary, and I cast Dancing Lights.
Oh, dancing. Okay, it was dancing lights.
Yeah, now I'm doing Fairy Fire.
Cool.
I was hoping I could out-ghost the ghost. So, Fairy Fire on the ghost.
Okay. Did they get a saving? No, there was no saving throw. The outline, the wraith or ghost, or whatever you want to call it, is surrounded by a pale, glowing light. It goes right after Ryan. Morton, you're next.
I think I'm readying a turn undead, and I'm going to try to communicate with it.
Okay. Will you go before
Yeah,
it goes?
So I'm like, I guess I step past Kuri? Did Kuri just got shoved into me?
He got shoved into you.
Falling back?
Casts his spell, starts casting another spell. The creature becomes outlined. You can push past him. If you
I
want.
step in front of Kuri, and I say, What do you want? So clutching my holy symbol, holding my light between me and it. Does it respond?
I will take it from you. I will cut it from you. You steal what is mine. I shall take what is yours.
Do you want to talk about this?
Hold on to your groin, man.
Or what's your name? Is this a man or a woman?
It's a frozen face of horror. It is a male face, though.
Does it have clothes, or is it just like wispy?
No. It's actually
Theories.
quite. I wouldn't necessarily say solid. You can't see through it. Then again, it's kind of dark everywhere.
It has a body attached to it, correct?
I mean, it's long, flowing, whitish, tattered, robish thingies. It's very ghost-like in appearance, but it did physically push Kuri, so there's got to be some form to it.
And is there anything like supernatural or misty in the air besides all the lights we're creating? Or is it just like a dude with a mask on?
I mean, at this point, there's 3 different magical lights affecting. I mean, I don't know.
At what point can I cast a spell again in all this?
Well,
next
after the
round.
monster gets its turn.
Yeah, so I guess
Alright.
So I don't know. I mean, I've got my staff up, and I'm ready to start turning it if I feel threatened by it. But right now, Morton's kind of like, what is this bullshit?
Okay. The
Ghost, what do you want?
ghost goes to shove you, Morton.
Okay. Whatever. All right.
What is your armor class?
13.
Is that Dex or is that armor? Like it's a touch attack. So
yeah, I've got 10 if it's just pushing.
It goes to shove you. Please give me an opposed strength check.
All right. I mean, can I use my call upon faith? I mean, it gives you a +3 bonus for the task. I was thinking that would be like it was to drive. Whatever. Let's roll my.
You can use your call upon faith for this if you'd like.
I mean, because I was going to use it to turn on dead, but that doesn't even seem that appropriate here. Or use it to bolster my saving throw.
I got it all covered. Save your spell.
Seems in that range. Yeah.
This is totally covered. Save your spell.
The wraith
bolstered by my faith
goes and puts its hands on you and shoves, and then lowers its center of mass and shoves.
I'm
but your
400
pounds
yes.
cannot move it.
Its hand slips and it tries to get extra leverage underneath the breast of my breastplate.
Coming in through the doorway is who else but Alejandro.
I sweating
fear shaken off.
He comes up the stairs and joins this.
I mean, he's coming in the stair up to the base of the staircase by the end of the round.
Alrighty, go, Alejandro, I got this.
I just shout "Are you alright? What's happening?"
Yes, I totally got this.
Spooky, scary. Spooky, scary.
So, I guess
one more round in the salty hero.
Initiative, please. Gabriel, you are. Oh, the terror subsides. Your mind clears. Your newfound friend, is still running for her life. What do you do?
Is she running close enough for me to grab her?
Yeah, I think the two of you were running side by side.
I grab her and I drag her with me.
You can try. I'm gonna resist.
Okay. Give me opposed strength checks, the two of you.
Does my
roll initiative? Can you? Okay, whatever.
D20 plus 18. Okay. 35 versus. She can't.
Yeah, my strength is only 11, so.
Bye.
Okay.
Coming with me.
So
Right,
Sinbad
yeah!
grabs a hold of you. Del,
That's
you
sure
are
not
more
to make me
terrified than you have ever been in your entire life. You have just seen a ghost, and it almost reached in and sucked part of your soul out. And here, this guy is trying to drag you back towards it. How do you react to
I'm gonna
this?
try and elbow him in the face.
Nice.
And just get away. Just get.
Nice. Give me a roll to hit.
Right. What do I roll to hit?
D20. I'm going to give you a surprise bonus. I don't think he's expecting the elbow to the face. So a D20 plus 1.
D20 plus
Does she have high strength?
No,
Neil
she
is
has
always
11.
very generous with when it's
I'm more of a tank than a.
When it's prayer
16?
attacking prayer, Nier is very nice.
Sinbad, what is your armor class without your shield?
17.
Do you have high dex?
Yep.
Well,
You don't get dex on surprise, do you?
you don't get dex on surprise. So she
So
elbows
16
you in
then.
the face.
So 16. Okay, that's just enough.
Yeah, that's just enough. I guess it does 1 point of temporary damage, maybe 2 points of temporary
right between
damage.
the slit in his helmet or something like that.
I don't know if he's running with his helmet on. I think the helmet probably either came off or was still sitting in the bedroom or something. Anyway, you get a.
humiliation damage.
Caught you right on the nose. It's just oh god, it really hurts. We just right on the nose.
I'll say that the shock of being elbowed in the face is enough to give you another strength check to try and break free. So please oppose strength checks one more time. Del, a D20 plus 11. Sinbad, a D20 plus 18.
Nope.
She can make that.
She
if
could get it.
quits.
No.
That's
You
fine.
give him an elbow in the face, but he holds you tight.
And it's you're coming with me. Come on.
Rest of the party.
I'm just flailing, but you've
Now
managed.
that
I got a 3 on initiative.
Now that I'm face to face with this creature, I mean, is it any more clear what it is? It's trying to push me. It's getting.
It will all be clear. I totally got this.
Is it, I mean, I look.
It feels like a corporeal creature before you, but it doesn't.
Is it wearing, Is its face clearly a mask? At
This is all going to be set. I got this. Trust me.
I wouldn't say it's clearly a mask, but
I guess I'm trying. Is my end? I mean, I'm breast to breast with this critter.
Seriously, I got
it was a
this.
stick or to power of Christ compels you. At it.
Got this.
not so much the power of Christ compels you.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So I was trying to figure out whether to roll weapon speed with my staff or if, yeah. Oops, that's.
I got a 3. Am I going first?
Yeah, you're gonna
Yes,
go
you are.
first.
All right. So I say, well, we were going to do the traditional way, but the pirate isn't here with a net, so we'll do this the Kuri way. Now let's find out who you really are. Command, unmask.
Ooh, does it get a saving throw?
No.
It does.
What?
Why not?
And Rob freezes.
Rob raises in the best. It's command, not a second.
You don't get a save on command?
Maybe
Not
it's
unless you're like 6th level or something.
13
If it's
int
6th
or
level,
6
then maybe
hit
we
die.
should run.
13 int or 6 hit die gives you a save.
What is the intelligence of this creature?
Of this ghost, wraith, or or white. I don't know. Something.
The creature who is shoving against Morton Bixby takes a step back and pulls off a mask to reveal himself as none other than John. Jack.
Ah!
Yeah, let's say John. That's a
Jack.
surprise. Oh my gosh, it was Jack trying to drive down the price of the inn all along. Could not have seen that coming.
Is this actually what's happening?
Yes.
This is actually what's
Actually
happening.
It's a
That's-
Scooby-Doo episode. This is a Scooby-Doo
Yeah,
episode.
yeah.
Does Jack go before me?
They're
Neil?
all Scooby-Doo episodes.
I love it.
To the
How
extent that I can make them, they are all Scooby-Doo episodes.
He stands there, angry, tosses the mask on the ground, and yells, "What's it to you anyway? Why can't you just let me have my inn for a reasonable price? Do you know what these people were trying to sell it for? I'll cut you in for 30%. If you can, if you pretend this doesn't happen, 30% of what I don't end up paying to them, I'll pay you guys."
I just
So are we talking?
Have I heard this? 'Cause,
or-
like, am I-
No, you're like 2 minutes outside.
Okay, cool, cool.
Sorry.
Neil.
I
Yeah.
don't fucking-
I just I'm kind of bundling up the stairs at this moment, right?
Mhm.
And I kind of have my fists out, like ready to like a sucker punch, like whatever it's coming.
Yeah. So did he forgo his turn, Neil?
Yeah, he
He
spends
has
his.
to go
Well, he
get
actually
him out.
rolled a natural 10 on initiative, so he's pretty.
I don't think Alejandro and I really have caught on to what's going on.
Well, he had
I
to
think
spend
simultaneously at
turn
initiative 12, we're just pounding the living daylights out of this guy.
Give me your attack rolls, please.
It's like,
Yeah.
so yeah, kind of like it starts unmasking or something, and like we come up the stairs, and like
Oh,
Superman.
check his face up. Ah!
You get a +1 to hit for being blessed.
One moment, I was looking up my modifier.
Miss
Say
Morton.
plus
Yeah. So I'm flailing with my staff.
D20 plus 4 with bless.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, you double critical him. Roll 3 times damage
I
dice,
don't know what that was
please.
held for.
So I come up, I was like, oh, get off him! I like right in the kisser.
This dude's just like.
Roll 3 times damage dice while he rolls it.
1 second.
Fails his saving throw versus death.
Oh wow! Here's the damage. Oh my god!
You break his neck. He drops to the ground dead.
I like.
Oh my God, Alejandro, what have you done?
All right.
I'll cut you in on the.
It was a.
He was.
It was a ghost.
That's
He did
no, it wasn't. It was a man in a mask. At what point did anybody think this was a ghost?
Next round, I take a knee and inspect the guy.
Alejandro, do you realize what's just
Neil,
happened?
I'm a proficient
Dead
healer.
man lying here.
Negative
What's
11.
the situation look like? So his neck is just
You'll
broken.
never.
I can't put it back.
He rolled a 2 on his HP.
If
Yeah.
it wasn't for you meddling kids and your damn dog.
I ruined everything.
I
No.
don't remember any Scooby-Doo episodes ending like this.
I look up from the ground. I'm like, guys, he's dead.
I didn't mean to. He tried to. He was on Morden. I was supposed to do. Like I was just trying to get him off, and
I made him.
I punched
I
him.
didn't
The
think
case
Chuck-
was solved.
Chucky and or
The
not,
mystery was over.
Pirate
I run inside with like Dill in my hand.
Dell and Steve the pirate arrive at this point, right? To find the party gathered
Dad,
around
the
dead
pirate.
body,
Okay, I go stand back.
neck
Pirate,
kinked off at a horrible angle.
Let me check for his pulse, and I'll
that-
look for. I'll like get everybody back so I can try to see if I can save him. I'm looking to see if he has a pouch of that powder, the scare powder.
You notice he's
That
covered
sounds
in
pretty
flour.
cool, actually. It's what?
He's covered in flour.
But he must have a pouch where he keeps the scare powder.
He
Powder.
does.
Yeah,
Make-
I'm casting an orison to detect magic as I inspect the mask.
You find you detect
We're both-
a presence of magic nearby.
Okay.
Cool. Rob, you very quickly find the only pouch on his person at all, underneath his like tattered, like carefully slashed up robes that don't look so well.
Didn't do much good.
All right,
find a
I
little
step
bag.
back, and I look over at the pirate and go, "He's dead, Sim."
Well, I mean, better him than us.
Yes.
So wait, what was the pouch? Did we see anything about this pouch, or did he quickly shove it in his pocket?
You're a multi-class thief, something, right?
No, that's La Sombra.
That's the song.
No, I'm just. Corey.
Give me
That's
a
good
dex
enough.
check versus whoever else is standing around's perception check.
Okay.
We'll pose them. If anyone beats your dex, they notice.
I see it.
All right, perception is.
Oh, so that's not his.
Oh,
I think we see it.
Hold on. Yeah,
we'll see
it's not so obvious. Like to end up getting it, it has to be kind of an obvious like yoink sort of grab. There's no
are you
surreptitious
robbing
way
a
to
dead
steal it.
body?
Well, I mean, he's dead. He doesn't need it anymore.
He was supposed to pay us.
Yeah, he was.
You're just taking his money off him.
Neil, what's the
No,
deal
I'm
with
not.
the mask?
Does he have
Does
money
he
on
have
him?
It's a really well carved piece of wood that has been painted,
Wait, what,
but it's
what did
really
he
well
Let's
done.
go to his family. I bet he has a widow and children who are
keep
just
it.
waiting at home.
No, don't say that.
You would rob the family of a
You
dead
mean
man.
young children who were totally dependent upon this man who loved him no matter his faults?
Yes.
What did you find over there, Kuri? I like stand up.
I found that this man is dead.
And
And
what,
so
What'd
the
you
pou-
take? That's what they're asking. What'd you?
I mean,
steal
what's
from
in
the
the
body?
I
pouch?
wanted you.
Oh, nothing. It's just
Your
full of.
body.
See, there's nothing but dust in here. It's really nothing.
Is it full of
What's
dust?
that over there? Oh my god.
It's full of dust.
Is that another
It's full
ghost?
of dust.
I will snatch the. I will try
Can I
to snatch
see?
the
Can I
pouch off
see?
you.
I'm like ghost.
I think we're all sort of going for it.
I think
I'm-
everyone is gathered around this pouch that Kuri has found, and everyone's
Oh,
trying to stake a
I
claim
think
for
the
it.
Only logical
I am.
thing to
I'm
happen
kind
at
of
this
broken
point
up, Neil. I'm kind of
is
broken up.
everybody's
inside.
reaching for it.
Thank you, Alejandro, for
Going
having
back,
a reasonable
the whole
reaction.
Splits open, and the dust
I'm
flies up
very
all our
broken
faces.
up.
I think that's the case. Everyone, please make saving throws versus spell. Except there's so much dust, I'm going to impose a -3 penalty. Add any wisdom modifiers you have for your wisdom. If you've got a plus or a minus next to your wisdom,
If it's fear, everyone gets a +1 for bless.
bless's duration is 6
6
turns?
rounds.
Yeah.
6 rounds.
Yep. Everyone get a +1 and then a -3. So everyone gets a
That's
-2.
Right.
And then
the -3 is for so much.
yeah, so much dust.
No.
Morton.
+1, -3.
Oh.
I started
Oh.
running.
Alejandro.
Oh.
I started
Oh.
running.
You want to roll your spell save or higher.
I had a. I mean, I got an 18.
Yeah, you're
So it's dust flying everywhere. Everyone runs.
except for
I
Alejandro and
are the only
Morton.
ones who wind up clutching the bag in the end of it, I think.
But the
Not like
dust
me.
is
And we see,
spilled.
yeah, all the dust gets spilled everywhere.
Yeah.
So we wind up clutching an empty bag,
Like,
gaze into each other's eyes. For some reason, we aren't running,
I'm running.
and we strike some really awkward fear boners. We're unaffected by the spell.
I'm totally affected.
I feel very
I'm
blessed.
gone. Yeah.
All right.
Is it all unrecoverable? Like the
Yeah,
dust
that's
is-
it's wasted. Yeah.
Damn it, Kuri. Can I roll an herbalism check just
Damn it, Curry! I'm the
to
one
know what we missed out on?
like,
Sure.
fought over it.
Give me an herbalism check. You know all about herbs. This is definitely not a naturally occurring herb. There's nothing naturally occurring that would do this. This has to be some sort of
It's not
magical
magic.
dust.
Yeah, it's some. You said it's not magical, right? Did I detect magic?
You
Yeah,
did
I didn't.
detect magic.
Yeah.
You did that magic, and this
So
was
it's like an alchemical. I mean, it's
No, it is a
chemical.
it is a
what should we
magical
do? We have-
dust.
yes, it
synthesized.
showed up as magic.
We have,
I'm saying like, damn it, Kuri, and like everyone's running away, and
It wasn't me. I'm the one who thought of it.
that's what
Everybody
Morton's
else
saying.
went, "Rah!"
Yeah.
I'm just a receding
Morton, what should
scream
we
in the
do?
distance.
it's a dead
I-
body.
Yeah, me and Alejandro.
He was-
Well,
Like,
This is shenanigans where dead bodies pile up around you and you don't really have to deal with
Yeah.
it.
I put a hand on his shoulder and was like, "Don't worry, son. I'm a priest. We can fix this."
I didn't mean to kill him.
But I think it's
thought
time to
it
start.
was a ghost.
But I think it's time. I know. It's okay.
Then why did you punch it if you thought it was a ghost?
But I don't know. Alejandro is not very smart. He doesn't necessarily know that punching a ghost might not be effective.
What's your
We'll take
intelligence?
care of this, Alejandro. We're
I ain't a
professionals.
5. So
Yeah.
forgive me if punching is the one that I think I will do when it gets.
Come on, let's drag this body downstairs, and when the others stop running, we can discuss what to do with it.
I have
After
news
this break.
before.
We'll see you guys on the other side of the break. Bye bye for now.